Welcome to my channel.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here, beautiful lady. I am on a last sales call for my business, my home health business. And if you know anything about home health, it's not an easy business. It's not an easy business. And some days you got to get your face out there so other people can see you. So these sales hacks work in any kind of business that you do because sales really is universal. I personally have been in sales myself throughout all my professional life, throughout all my personal entrepreneurial life, and I love sales. I think sales is one of the most demanding, misunderstood, and most rewarding opportunities that are out there. And I think if you understand sales, you'll be able to understand and calculate your dollars much quicker than just assuming that you know the sales process. You don't even have to have a lot of education as a result to sales, but you have to be a person that understands people. That's why most people fail in business. They don't understand people. And it's kind of hard to understand people when you literally don't know what they need or they want. I share this all the time on my Instagram page. If you're not connected with me, go over there and connect with me on Instagram at Nichelle Womack, where I share a lot of business tips, a lot of life hacks, and some fun and some other stuff. Business and lifestyle page at Nichelle Womack. So let me tell you what my purpose is for going in to make this call today. I'm going in here to make this call today, and of course in my business, in home health, I speak with a lot of nurses, I speak with social services, and I speak with patients on a regular basis all day long. But this customer that I'm going to speak to now, they've sent me business, but they haven't sent me a lot. It's sporadic. I mean, some days I get some patient referrals, some days I don't. And so when I get the patient referrals, I'm so ecstatic, and I call them and I thank them. And I'm not one of those kind of people that drop food off and all that kind of stuff. I learned that in pharmaceutical sales that literally does not work. It works for a minute, but then after a while, people get tired of it and they just look at you as the person that drops off food. So if you're in sales, whether you're inside sales or outside sales, you need to get your behind out from behind the desk, number one. Because if I stayed behind my desk, I literally would not get any business. And that's online and offline. Some days you have to get out and get out of your comfort zone and go out there and meet face to face with people. So my priority today that I want to share with you is that people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so I'm going in there and I literally never ever talk about business when I first start talking to people, especially first meeting them. I never talk about business. I learn more about them, their kids, their grandkids, what they're doing for the weekend, whether they're doing when they're getting off of work. And I think that works in any business, online, offline. So many times people are slamming and pushing stuff in your face without giving you an analogy of why they're giving it to you. If you're posting something online, then you need to share a message why you're posting it online. What does this mean to other people and how can it help them? So when I'm going in here, that's what I'm going to talk to. I'm going to meet a nurse named Betty. And Betty has sent me some referrals. So Betty and I, when we have conversation, we're talking about the day. And so, but don't get it twisted. I'm going to slide my business in there towards the end of the conversation. But talk to people. Have relationship building with them. Don't just slam people with what it is that you want to do. Sales is not one-sided. It's multi-dimensional. What do I mean by that? You're expecting something from somebody, so you got to give them something in return. A lot of times throughout the day, your customers are bombarded with so many different things. You have to learn how to relax them, how to bring them into your space. And when you bring them into your space, you have to earn the right to ask them for their business. Okay, so that's my purpose for going here, going to see how Betty's day was. Today is Wednesday, and typically on Wednesdays, Betty is not in a good mood. Okay, Betty will literally put me out. She's done it a couple of times, but I'm going to smooth the conversation on, and I'm going to just dip into Betty's life. What have you done today, Betty? What has made your day, horrible if it's been horrible? What has made your day great, Betty? I want to know more about Betty. Betty has a grandchild, so I'm going to be talking to Betty about her grandchild and how she is involved with them with basketball. I'm a basketball mom, so I literally can relate to Betty about that. All right, but Betty is the grandparent. I'm the mom of basketball players, so I want to relate to Betty as much as I possibly can. So number one, I get to know her a little better, and number two, I open up the door for conversation for her to feel comfortable with me while we're doing or growing towards that business transaction. So stop just bombarding people with stuff. I get so flooded with people sending things to my DM all the time, asking me to check out their business and all that. Look at here, I got too many businesses going on. I'm trying to manifest in them. them, and then for somebody to just bombard you with stuff, that's so unprofessional. That is not business 101. It's not marketing 101. We have to understand our customers before we can earn the right and the privilege to ask them for a sale. And that's any business that you do. Thank you so much for that love. I really appreciate it. We have to earn the right. And once you understand that you have to earn the right, you stop taking business for granted. So many people take business for granted because they don't understand it. Everybody want to go into business, but people don't even know how to be in business. You got to understand the facets. And no, you don't even have to go to school. I got an MBA in business, got a BA in business. I got several licenses. I'm on my way to finishing a PhD as well. But you know what? None of that, all of that education, really, all it gave me was foundation. It did not give me the facets of how to build a relationship. It did not give me the knowledge of learning how to relate with people one-on-one. Okay, so you have to understand that. The second thing that I'm going to follow up with Betty is in our previous conversation. When I talked with Betty, she told me that her main concern with referring to home health companies is expedition. What is expedition? Expediting, getting the customer out the door right away. Yes, that's coming soon. yes, Pastor Monique, that's coming soon. As soon as I can sit down, I be trying, girl. Look, I be trying. I just got so much going on. But God is good. I would never, ever complain about where God has me in my life right now. Never, ever. I'm in a blessed state, in a blessed place in my business, in my family, and all of that. I'm so thankful. So never complain. Time is of the essence for everything. And when it's in due season and due time, God will confirm me as that Dr. Womack. So, but the second thing, expediting the services. Betty is always concerned about if I'm going to get somebody out there. Amen, Sherry. Yes. Betty is always concerned. Are you going to follow up with my patients? Because I want to know what's going on with them. So no matter what business are you in, you need to learn follow up is key to success. A lot of times what we do is we sell people something and we forget about them. Is if they bought something from you one time, they'll buy something from you 2 times, 3 times, and on and on. But we have to learn how to stay always in communication with them. Whatever services, if they're coming to get a facial, Dr. Monique, you have to, Pastor Monique, you have to understand that you have to go back to them and ask them, how was that facial? Did it feel good to you? What was it that you like best about it? We have to start inquiring about things, what people like and dislike, because people will tell you everything that you need to know and want to hear if you just listen and you pay attention and you ask questions. People will tell you everything that you need to know. So I'm going to follow up with Betty and make sure that the last time that she sent me a patient, because as I mentioned, she hasn't sent me anybody in a long time. The last time that she sent me a patient, was she happy with them? Yes, ma'am. You got to follow up. Follow up is key to success in any business, any relationship, anything that you're planning to build, so that you can stay on the same page. Because the worst thing that you want to do is to provide misinformation for your customers, for your family, friends, whoever. Misinformation kills so many dreams. Misinformation kills so many deals. Misinformation will put you out of business. Do you hear me? I've been in business over 26 years, and I'm telling you, when I don't understand something, I go straight to the grind to understand more. Learning is essential. Everything that you do that you can add to your business will only help you build your business and grow it from there. So that's number 2. As I mentioned, I'm going to follow up with Betty just to make sure that patient was happy with our services, and that patient, that she will refer somebody else to me. So those are the things that I'm going to do. Those 2 things. I'm going to, first of all, continually build that relationship with Betty. Then I'm going to follow up with Betty based on what she sent me before. And then the last thing that I want to share with you that so many people miss out on is saying thank you. Thank you. People don't understand that thank you is a welcoming tool for people to send you more business. I am constantly saying thank you. Thank you, God, number 1. And then I'm thanking my customers. When people come to my page, when people send me email messages, when people DM me, I'm thanking them for coming to my page. I'm thanking them for being a part of my space. I'm thanking them just for tuning into me, because there's so many people that they could be tuned into. Thank you for being here. I'm always thanking people. And when you understand that being thankful and grateful for people in your presence, now everybody does not warrant that, okay? But you should still thank them for being there. Some of them you got to dismiss them, but you still want to thank people. So I'm going to thank Betty today. I'm going to thank her for considering my business. I'm going to thank her for sending me patients. I'm going to thank her for future business. Do you hear me? I'm going to thank her for future business, because my goal and my expectation when I go in there today is to get some future business. Yes, okay? Because see, look, I ain't in business, and I don't think nobody is in business if you ain't getting no business. No matter what you do, online, offline, send thank you cards. That's a great thing. Another thing for offline business. You can even do that online by sending thank you cards. Yes, Pastor Monique. I don't know why I want to keep calling you Dr. Monique, but you're going to like, look, that might be in your calling too. Okay? You're the doctor of pastoring. Yes, ma'am. And so, yes, you want to do whatever you can to keep the lines of communication open. You want to do whatever you can to always remain responsive and to follow up. Those three things, as I'm sharing with you today, build that relationship, follow up, and thank you. You can never get enough of those three things. So I hope that I've shared some information to help you prosper, profit in your business. You've been thinking about becoming a dermatologist. Hey, in your field, that will be a great thing. It's never too late to learn. You can never learn enough. I'm a true advocate of that. I'm coming upon my 50th birthday this year, and my goal and plan was to have completed my PhD by the time I was 42, but it didn't work out like that. I started living life and enjoying life, having much success in every area, but I understand that if I want to grow in other areas of my life, I got to make sure I complete what I started. I'm one to never quit, because I've come so far, why give up? So, if that's what you want to do to build your business, Pastor Monique, and continue to grow it and learn more about what you do, why not? You deal with skin all day long, so that's a great thing to move forward in. So I encourage you to pursue that if you think and feel like it will be an addition or a value added to your business. This is the year I thought I was next year. That's this year. I thought that was next year. Okay. Yes. Stay proactive. You got to stay updated and learning how things change in your business. I'm a true advocate of that as well. So many people stop learning about their business. They just go into business and don't be consistent with learning. You can't continue to succeed that way. Why? Because business changes daily. Things change daily. Things change in the format of healthcare every day. I got to stay up on everything as it relates to healthcare, because I want to make sure that I'm providing my customers with, first of all, the best customer service. Your 50th birthday is, that's you too? You gonna be 52, Pastor Monique? Yes, I'm like feeling so blessed and excited. My husband just had his 50th birthday, and a lot of my classmates and my friends are having theirs, and mine is towards the latter part of the year in September. So I got some time to still enjoy my 40s, so I'm definitely gonna do that. Look, I'm not gonna rush 50, but when it comes, I'm so thankful and so grateful to God, because he has blessed me abundantly. I mean, I have been so happy. Girl, look, you just turned 40. I remember when I turned 42, Pastor Monique. Look, that 40s are great. 40s were great years for me. I literally enjoy all 9 years of them. Okay. I enjoy all my years of my 40. 40 was the year that I was like, I don't give a dang on what people think. I'm going to do me. I'm going to show up because I'm supposed to be there. I'm just happy to be who I am. And I thank God for to be who I am. So 40s were great. So enjoy them. That is a decade of excitement. My next decade of my 50s, I definitely am going to enjoy that, because this year I'm doing some amazing things with my family and my business and in my life. I'm just going to utilize every opportunity to be the best that I can be. Yes, that's how you feeling. Yes, keep feeling good and keep living good and keep praising God through the process. I truly believe that is the core essence of happiness. When you keep God in it, okay? God is in every piece of my business that I do. He's in every piece of my relationship. In 24 years with my husband, and being a mom of a 19 and a 21-year-old. He is the core essence of who I am, what I do, how I speak, how I live, how I get up in the morning, and what I say that comes out of my mouth. Okay? Bless God. Amen. Yes. So thank you all. I need to get in here before they leave today. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning into my broadcast. If this is your first time here, please do not let it be your last. Come back and see me. Connect with me by clicking the link in my bio, seeing what I do. Nichelle Womack, to excel with Nichelle, to help you. Great scope. Thank you, Sherry. I really appreciate you you being here. Thank you so much. I hope I'm saying your name right there. I can barely see. I got my 4 eyes on, but look, sometimes I still can't see. If you are not connected with me on Instagram at Nichelle Womack, go over there and connect with me as well. If you like podcasts, yes, I still have that podcast, and there's a lot of great information, over 160, if I'm not mistaken, business information tips and everything, tips, strategies, and all that to help you get your life together and help you build, start, market, grow, and profit in your business. So thanks again, everybody. Blessings and peace unto you. And until next time, may everything that you touch, may it turn to gold. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you being here. Bye-bye.